Having cancer brought me more closer to God because I feel like I'm not alone. Before I had the cancer, I really didn't pay attention to God. It was just like once a month I used to go to church. So now I like feel more like open to him. Like I could like relate to him a lot.
When you're a kid with cancer, no one really, understands you. And that's why Camp Sunshine is just the most important place to me, because everybody here knows what you're going through and you feel like a normal kid. It's a place where I can talk to people about my cancer life and they know what I feel like.
Camp Sunshine was created to provide a place where families could come when their child was diagnosed with cancer. My name is Nancy Sincata, and I'm the psychosocial director here at Camp Sunshine. This is a place where families can be comfortable, they can connect with each other, and kids can feel like everybody is just like them.
This weekend, all the kids here have a brain tumor. And there are siblings here also, but there's always like a star on the name tag that shows that it's a kid with a brain tumor. The best thing about Camp Sunshine to me is making friends every time I come. Some kids really just want to talk about their cancer life, and some kids just don't. Like some kids just don't want to say a word about it, they just want to come here and have fun. The friends I make here at Camp Sunshine are always going to be my friends. You might not realize it, but cancer really affects the whole entire family. For example, my sister, she was just so jealous of all the attention that I was getting. They made a sibling program at Camp Sunshine that the siblings will get together in groups and just talk about their feelings.
You don't really get forgotten about, but it feels that way because everyone's so focused on the patient who's having a rough time at that point. It can sometimes feel as if you don't seem as important just because there are bigger worries. When I get with a sibling and we can talk about however we're feeling at that time, I know that they can relate. We are Emily and Alice, and we are Lexi's sister and Lexi's mom.
Lexi has got a good handle on how to live every minute. Most people don't have to face that reality on such a day-to-day basis. So we know if it's a good day and you're having fun, stay up late.
It's like if something bad is gonna happen, then do fun things first.
Cancer, really the worst part is just being afraid of everything that's going to happen to you and not knowing what's going to happen.
It is fear because I really don't want it to come back. The cancer, I don't want it to come back, so I'm just like hoping it doesn't.
I did think about death from experience because there's a lot of fear in this, and there's a lot of, well, what if? Because there wasn't like a script.
You start to realize that life is very fleeting and that you want to make the most of it.
It does not scare me much because it's not that football-sized mass, but it does change my view of life a little because I've learned that life is full of twists and turns now.
I think that as much as cancer hurts you and harms you, in the end, when you make it through treatment, the treatment and all the experiences you have gone through make you stronger. So you almost go from being weak to being stronger than you were in the first place. It gives you a new perspective on life itself.
Did I mention that I'm also a cancer survivor? I was grown when I was diagnosed, so I can't know what it's like to be a kid with cancer, but I do understand what it's like to have that disease. I've now been clear of cancer for 18 years, and I live as if the cancer were never coming back. And like the kids you met in this show, I've learned something important from the experience, and that is this. Cancer is a part of my past. That's a fact. It's a part of my present only because I choose to speak about it. And for the same reason, it will be a part of my future. But it is not who I am. It is not who any of us is. I'm Linda Ellerbee. Goodbye for Nick News.